News 14 Carolina Meteorologist Matthew East here with you once again after some vacation time last week. Back in the saddle this morning, and we've had some showers and storms overnight last night, and even a storm that prompted a severe thunderstorm warning very early this morning, prior to 5 o'clock this morning in northern Rowan County. And that was a look at the radar imagery from about 20 minutes after 5 o'clock. Still some showers and storms at that point in time in the western Piedmont. Here's our setup today. Big area of high pressure in parts of the Midwest to the Great Lakes region. Record low temperatures way down into the lower Mississippi Valley and the deep south, parts of the Tennessee Valley and Ohio Valley as well this morning. A cool taste of fall type of air mass in a lot of spots just off to the west of the Carolinas. Even the mountains of the Carolinas down into the 50s this morning. Here's how things play out for us. Still today, a little bit of lingering moisture could kick off a few isolated showers and storms as today unfolds. They'll be very few and far between, though. And our high temperatures up into the mid-80s. Tomorrow, upper 80s to around 90. It looks like outside of the coastal plain, any chance of rain is going to be very low for our Tuesday. Same deal Wednesday. A few showers and storms closer to the coast, but most of the Piedmont and the mountains look to be dry. Highs Wednesday afternoon in the low 90s, probably low 90s again there on Thursday. But things begin to change after that. We begin to ramp up the chances for showers and storms again Friday into the weekend. A lot of that's going to depend on exactly what happens with a possible tropical type of system that I'll get into more detail here in just a second. That's the GFS output for Friday afternoon. That is Saturday afternoon. Saturday afternoon's precip, and it takes whatever can develop tropically up the coast and eventually out to sea, but close enough to bring us, combining that with a cold front, some pretty good chances for scattered showers and storms Friday through the weekend. All right, let's talk about the tropics. There goes Bill, pulling away from the Canadian Maritimes this morning, and we're watching this little tropical wave east of the Caribbean islands. First of all, there's the forecast track of Bill out across the open waters of the North Atlantic as it becomes an extratropical type of system or a non-tropical type of low. That'll cause some issues for the shipping lanes in the North Atlantic, but its interaction with land, at least with North America, has about come to an end. Now, this is the area we're watching. There's an upper level low right in this area that's moving off to the southwest. On the eastern side of it, you have a pretty good looking tropical wave, and a lot of the models are hopping on this in terms of development potential. This is the NAM. This is valid 2 o'clock in the afternoon Thursday, and it's begun to crank this area of low pressure out there in the western Atlantic as it approaches the Carolinas. A couple of the other models this morning, that's the Canadian, and I know this may be tough to see, but it really, it a lot of times over-amplifies systems, but you get the idea. It develops this into a tropical system and moves it toward the Carolina coast later this week. So does the no-gaps, very much the same. Develops that into a tropical system, lifts it up toward the Carolina coast later on this week. So will we see a tropical system out of that little tropical wave in the Atlantic? Tough to say at this point, but it certainly is a possibility. And whatever can develop, if anything does develop, would probably move in the general direction of the Carolina coast later this week. So that'll be something we will be keeping a close eye on. Of course, tropical updates for you on News 14 Carolina at 21 minutes and 51 minutes past the hour. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Next edition should be posted bright and early tomorrow morning. Everyone have a great Monday, and God bless.